Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, and in keeping with some just real absolute gems of Grand Prix lately, Grand Prix Memphis is going on basically right now. And, I hate to laugh at this one, but it helps that I'm not there, because if I was, I'd probably be as pissed off as other people. But have you seen the related hashtag trending on Twitter? It's hashtag GP Jackhammer. And unfortunately, it's not talking about MTX showing up with a totally badass subwoofer. People noticed pretty darn quickly, arriving earlier today, that there appears to be some construction in or around the venue. Now, details are pretty scarce other than just people being really pissed off, but Douglas Johnson, in a tweet, posted somewhat convincing proof that the highest recorded decibels inside the venue were 104. I do believe that between 75 and 80 continuous decibels are considered by OSHA in America to be hazardous to your hearing and requiring hearing protection, and a decibel is 1/10 of a bell. And because of how sound waves work, every 10 decibels, so every one bell, is 10 times the energy as, below it. So 4 bells would be 10 times the energy to create the sound wave as 3 bells. So if 75 to 80 is considered hazardous to human health, 104 is freaking crazy. Looks like Douglas was also reporting that he was talking to a military veteran who said that the noise was messing with his PTSD, so that's nice. They suspended the no headphones rule. I guess some people were trying to compete with, some sort of ear protection or earplugs in. It was bad. Now, I guess Magic fans are a bit more pacifist than basically any other event I've ever been to, because if some construction crew is sitting there with a jackhammer generating over 100 decibels of sound while you're trying to do anything that you just paid for a ticket price for, that construction crew, no matter how valid they think they are to be there, would be run out of the venue with pitchforks and torches. Not only are they probably violating some kind of law with a noise complaint, maybe they have a construction permit, maybe there's an exception, I don't know. Was it indoors? Was it outdoors? Those are important details. Let's just pretend that they're completely legally in the right here. Well, it is implied with the venue that it would be usable at a basic level, let's say. So I think Channel Fireball Events is due a complete refund. I don't care if it was known, unknown, within their control, not within their control, a noise violation or not. Either way, the venue is completely unusable. So it turns out what they actually did, and this is absolutely insane, they have effectively, from what I'm hearing from initial reports, just picked up the whole damn GP and moved it. And like I said, I might not have every detail down. This is individual single user reports on social media. A lot of it's backed up by thumbs up replies confirming it and, screenshots and that kind of stuff. But I'm sure in coming days we'll get a little bit more feedback about this, I guess you would say. But the official CFB events Twitter handle has tweeted, hashtag MTG Memphis attendees, we have secured another hall for MTG Memphis that is further away from the construction work. We apologize for any issues caused at the event today. Basically, sincerely, CFB events. So is it another hall within the venue or is it a different venue? I'm not sure. But either way, moving a Grand Prix is hard to do, although I had heard that there still is no video coverage whatsoever, so it's not like they have to move coverage teams, secure other internet lines or anything. You just move a sound system and some tables and chairs, basically, at this point. I'm sure there's a little bit more to that. And, probably vendors had to move their booths or maybe reset them up. I'm not sure. But, that kind of move is pretty involved. Now, maybe they left the vendors where they are and moved the play area. Like I said, very, very scarce details. But this whole situation is so freaking crazy, I wanted to cover it immediately. Anyway, mega kudos to CFB Events for also posting, as a way of trying to make up for hashtag GP Jackhammer today. We have managed to secure free breakfast, drinks, and snacks, but apparently not commas, tomorrow and Sunday as a way, as well as free pizza for lunch on site while supplies last. So they basically moved the event and then ordered a buttload of free pizza and drinks. That is freaking awesome. I mean, this could have been terrifically cheap, but maybe they got a partial or full refund from the venue over the issues, and then they're like, well, let's spend it on pizza. I mean, with how they're doing financially lately and the lack of money they're making from any kind of GP, that's pretty nice, all things considered. But boy, the user comments rolling in from people that were there, oh my gosh. So in one of the clips that I could view, people were just trying to chill and do GP stuff and play the game, and wow, was it loud. And it wasn't a high pitch like concrete pinging, metal on concrete. It was more like a really, really low, like high caliber anti-aircraft gun. Hell, I'll just throw in a clip. So yeah, that sounds like fun. And nobody's really blaming anybody. Nobody's blaming CFB. I think a couple people are kind of blaming the venue or the city or whatever's going on. I mean, it's so early on, nobody knows who to blame. But at least from what I've seen from the attendees and stuff, nobody's like throwing CFB under the bus or anything. And they're pretty happy with how they handled things. And yeah, I mean, they're really doing well, considering the wonderful circumstances. So some descriptions of it were, it's almost impossible to hear the judges or your opponents, much less concentrate. Hashtag GP Memphis. Oh, this one's poetic. This was about 3 hours before any kind of statement or event moving or anything from Channel Fireball or any of that, Wizards, anyone. I'd say the silence from CFB events, Channel Fireball, and Wizards Magic about the jackhammering at MTG Memphis was deafening, but I may actually just be going deaf from the noise. No answer/solutions at the event, nothing online. So initially, people were just pissed, as would I be. Other people saying, oh, finally it's over. Oh, wait, now the noise is back. Matthew Reichs, it might be, said, back at my room after trying to ease my headache after bombing out of the MCQ at GP Memphis. Not going to blame it as I did not play well, but it's hard to concentrate with all the construction noise. Probably not coming back if this persists. Robert Taylor just warned everybody, pick up earplugs if you're going to be there. A lot of people are just kind of, memeing on the fact that the Grand Prix hashtag is now officially GP Jackhammer. I mean, it is kind of funny, but like I said, it's a lot funnier when I'm not there. A lot of people taking out their frustrations early on at the Cook Convention Center and accusing them without strong evidence that they quite probably knew about this ahead of time and just didn't say anything when they rented the venue. So I think they might have compensated them with a carpeted ballroom somewhere else, basically. That's where the event was moved to. Or a CFB demanded a refund and then real quick rented somewhere else. I'm not sure. I mean, we'll get the details probably in the next couple days. But regardless, this just sucks for everybody. It's terrible. They had to move all the tables, chairs, everything, or set up new ones or whatever actually went down. The vendors were all pissed. The people showing up early were pissed. So, if you are there, hopefully the new hall is a lot quieter. I honestly think that the players might have a class action lawsuit and CFB events might have grounds for a lawsuit at the very least, to get their money back for the rental, if not actual damages. Which, speaking of that, at around 100 to 105 decibels, 7 to 15 minutes, I believe, is the amount of time it takes to do permanent damage to your hearing. So as slightly funny and in keeping with the absolute dumpster fire that is the Grand Prix, like, this is kind of no joking matter. I'm sure people can laugh about it later, but don't let your ears be openly exposed to this noise. And the rumor is the construction is not going to end. It's not a one-day thing. Also, people are throwing around the accusation that the hall knew about it. I believe I mentioned that already, but just to reiterate, multiple people are saying that without strong evidence, but boy, a lot of people are saying that. So, boy, condolences go out to anybody caught up in this absolute craptastic crap fest. But just to be fair, but I gotta say, this is one of the stranger reasons I'll add to the list for why people just shouldn't go to Grand Prix in general. I mean, if you're not familiar with my original reasoning, Channel Fireball's ticket prices are going up. The ridiculous attendance is going down. Vendors are now overpaying for booths that are underperforming due to lack of people being there. Everybody's cheating. The judges are potentially biased, rude, and treat people unfairly based on their gender or skin color. Allegedly more of a problem with SCG than Channel Fireball, though. There's no coverage, so you might as well not even bother seeking out a sponsor because you're not going to have your hat or t-shirt or whatever on camera. And overall, I mean, yeah, you can go there and have fun, but a lot of people have said that the Grand Prix are now just an overall negative experience. So your experience may vary, and I guess you never know when a very loud jackhammer might ruin the entire event single-handedly. There's no real polite way to say this, but I'm going to dance around it delicately. Let me just preface this with, I'm not suggesting anyone do this, certainly. But just in general, let's just say that me, my family, and friends are not new to extremely large event planning. I mean, I've worked security, operations, camera, audio, PA, management at a lot of large events, this and bigger. And no matter who's in the right, who has what permit, and what the police say when they show up with the noise complaint, at the end of the day, if a small group of people is trying to ruin your entire event to this level, you get them out of there. I mean, any experienced event planning company, they have people who handle things. You know, maybe not somebody directly listed on the staff roster, if you know what I mean. I mean, if you've got protesters, but they're technically on public land, or you've got a group of homeless people who heard about the event, and now you got a dozen homeless people harassing people on the way into the venue, but they can legally be there because they're on public land. Or there's any kind of noise issues coming from something just barely off-site, but not within the control of, you know, the venue or whatever. You know, something devastatingly bad for your image or bad for the event's operations. There is a plan for that, and there is a handler that will handle it. So maybe the construction workers show up tomorrow and somebody hands them each $500 to call in sick that day. Like I said, an event planning company that knows what they're doing will have somebody handle it one way or another. I guess Channel Fireball didn't have these what-if people to handle situations like this. But, well, looks like CFB just, moved it. Hey, that's a solution too. They moved the event to be non-confrontational, and we'll see what kind of legal or court repercussions there are for this, against obviously the construction company, the city, whoever granted the permit, or the venue themselves. Almost definitely the venue themselves. But I'll definitely be keeping an eye on any developments from this wonderful story, because honestly, I mean, this really pissed off a lot of people who are there trying to get prize money, or vendors trying to make money. And when some construction crew comes in and screws with that, let's just say I wouldn't be surprised if the construction area isn't exactly in a usable state tomorrow, nor is the jackhammer or its power source, if they're even still present on site. Like, you piss off that many people and someone's gonna do some stupid shit, you know what I mean? I mean, you cost somebody thousands of dollars and you show up the next day and you're like, I wonder who coated all of our equipment in pepper spray. Well, shoot. That'll take a while to wash off. I mean, you ever hear on the news about all the eco-protesters and, oh, don't tear down the forest? And then they show up the next day and, oh, great, one of the hipsters cut all of our pneumatic lines and power cords. That's fantastic. Like, that shit happens, okay? I'm just saying, that shit happens. People get motivated enough and, yeah. Guess we ain't working today. The list of suspects is 2,000 people. So, I mean, I would hope the attendees are above that kind of stuff, but, I mean, they're costing a lot of people a lot of money, so I wouldn't be surprised is what I'm saying. It really does affect a lot of people and a lot of money. So, keep an eye on this one, everyone. Should get real interesting. So, it'll be real interesting to see who gets sued over this, what additional details come out, whose fault it appears to be when all the chips are down. But at least CFB handled it well. But honestly, the whole day was pretty well ruined from what I heard. So, boy, this all sucks. So, hey, if you got any other fun stories or details about this wonderful event, leave them down in the comments section. I can't wait to hear that at the next Grand Prix, a literal dumpster literally lit on fire. At this rate, I wouldn't even be surprised. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next Complete and Utter Disaster.